Have you ever wanted to look into retro games but aren't sure where to begin? Do you ever wonder which classic games stand the test of time and which ones don't hold up? These are some questions that have been bothering me for a while now, and I think it's about time to do something about it. So I'm going through gaming's history one game at a time to try to find the best games of all time. Welcome to the Gaming Archaeologist. I was really hoping that this one would be really good. I mean, I liked Megaman X, and Megaman 2 took everything that made the original game so fun and vastly improved on it. I guess I was expecting Megaman X2 to have a similar pioneering spirit and deliver something truly special. Instead, we get what can just be classified as another Mega Man game. After only one game, the X series apparently decided to just coast on copy-paste sequels with little to no innovation whatsoever. Even the original games didn't succumb to this temptation so quickly. While the games were undeniably similar, the first 4 games at least made an attempt to be different and shake up the formula. It wasn't until 5 and 6 that they seemed to give up and just go for the easy sequel that does exactly what the previous entries did, just with a different hat. But Mega Man X2 seems content to just put on a different hat and call it a day, barely even bothering to distinguish itself from the first game. Well, other than in the story, but in terms of everything else, it's really similar. And it's not like Mega Man X2 is a horrible game, it's not. Everything that made Mega Man X fun is still here, but everything that made Mega Man X annoying and frustrating is also still present. The game didn't make any attempts to update the formula or address the flaws of its predecessor, and now that the novelty is gone, the problems stick out more than ever. You still start off with far too little health, and the life system is still a pain in the ass, and makes going through the game a chore. The game does have its moments, but the flaws with the overall design really drag it down. I'm probably being harsher toward this game than necessary, but it just bugs me when I see a clearly wasted opportunity. I liked the first Mega Man X game, and I appreciated what it did differently from the original games, and I wanted to see where they went with it next. But Mega Man X2 doesn't seem to have had any real ambitions of its own, and I found it to be incredibly disappointing. Honestly, it holds up about as well as the first Mega Man X, but overall I think the first game was a lot better, and in that regard, it doesn't really have much to offer. So I would only recommend Mega Man X2 to people who liked the first game and just need more of it. If that's what you want, then you may get some enjoyment from this game. But for everyone else, I'm gonna say this is a definite skip. My final score is a 5 out of 10. So, those are my thoughts on Mega Man X2. I don't hear this game discussed much online, at least from what I've seen, and I think I can see why. But what do you think? Have you played Mega Man X2? What do you think about it? Did you like it, or do you think it was kind of underwhelming like I did? Whatever your thoughts, be sure to let me know in the comments below. If you like what I do, feel free to subscribe and follow me on Twitter. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.